Okay, kind of a quick just tutorial. We're doing a Shrek. We cleaned up the background, and now how do we add multiple backgrounds? Okay, well, it all has to do with layers. If you look over here on the right, you're going to see this layer menu, and you can minimize it or close it. You can actually use that button for any of those options to minimize and open them. And you can move layers up and down. Whatever's on top is the thing you see. So for example, Shrek, if I pull him under this image, he disappears, but he's still there. In fact, if I turn this layer on and off, I can see that Shrek's right there. Now I'm going to drag this layer back on top. There's Shrek, and there's my layer. So how do I do that? Well, you can add new layers down here at the bottom. You can hit plus, and you can add an image. You can add text. You can add I always add an empty layer like that, and then I put something in that layer. I'm going to drag that under Shrek, and I'm going to go to open up a new tab, and I'm going to write Star Wars background. Okay, I'm just going to find a cool background. I like stars. I like that. There we go. Bunch of stars. So I'm going to take that picture. I'm going to right click or two finger tap if you're on a Chromebook. And I'm going to select copy image. This is called the context menu. So you're going to open up your context menu on whatever device you're using. Copy image. Then I'm going to go back to, oh gosh, I can't see my Pixlr menu. Sorry, let's see here. Where are you? There you are, Pixlr. I have a lot of tabs open, as you can see. And then I'm going to Control V paste. Now, I'm going to drag that under Shrek like that. And there we go. And I've got this star background. Now, that's the basics. Now, what I would like you to, another thing you can do is you can double click on it. You can click on the dots next to a layer and you can name it. So I'm going to name this star background. And I'm going to name this one desert background. Okay, and I'm going to name this one. I'm just going to, in fact, I'm just going to get rid of that layer. I wonder if I can just hit delete. Let's see if I can just hit delete. Yep, I can just click on the layer and hit delete. And I can also hit Control Z and undo and get that layer back if I made a mistake. And you'll see that the green layer is off, but I can turn it back on. And if I turn these layers off, I can see the green layer. So I can actually see all my layers. Okay, so now that I figured that out, how to add different layers, I want to save them, but I want to save all the different pictures with the different layers. So first, I'm going to just have my star background, and I'm going to go to File, Save. And I'm going to save this image, and I'm going to name it. This is really important. I'm going to make it a PNG. I'm going to click here, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to click and just delete all that, and I'm going to write Shrek Star BG, and I'm going to download that. Okay, and it should be saving into my downloads, and I have lots of stuff in my downloads, but there we go, save. And then I'm going to save again, but this time I'm going to turn off the star background, and I'm going to have the desert background, and I'm going to save again. File, save. Control S is the shortcut key for those of you that want to hack and do keys. And I'm going to click. Let's see if I click once. No, I'm going to triple click. 1, 2, double click, and you can delete all that. 1, 2, 3 will highlight everything, and then I'm going to write Shrek desert background, and I'm going to save it as a PNG, and I'm going to save download, and I'm going to save it in the same place. And then those are the files that you will turn in to Google Classroom or whatever, or whatever you're going to use it for. So the assignment, of course, is I want you to find some different backgrounds that you like for Shrek, put them in the background, save it, and do multiple different backgrounds. See how many you can do. You can do as many layers. I mean, I don't know if it's unlimited, but you can do a lot of layers. So there you go. Have a great day. I hope that was something cool.